Live life in disguise, cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up, ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. with the glow. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year, and off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
London brought in motion. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Now Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Richardson going to look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
So after 1, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, what will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from New Orleans after this. Third and goal. Here's the option, running right. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Olave coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. On first and 10, here's Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Benson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Olave is the motion man. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A second effort, and he is in. Trey Benson, touchdown Saints.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs quarterbacks coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
On play action, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Slot receiver, headed right. On 1st down, it's Richardson. To the left side, in the hands of London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
With the score, Saints 7, Falcons 3.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A give. Here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run here with Benson.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's going to have a Saints first down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On the ground, it's Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll run with Benson. Good blocking, and he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Saints extend their advantage to 14-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Richardson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. A second down throw for Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Motion man, set right. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Richardson. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. A run with Benson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Austin brought in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go. Saints extend it to a 21-6 advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's got a man open. That's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Richardson to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. The clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Saints will punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.